Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Niners first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and long. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral him, take him down short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the former 1st-round pick, Breece Hall. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up 1st down.
That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is caught side of the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We are through one. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First down for Allen. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
What I loved about this play was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy. They start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. And in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
Pass caught right side by Conklin.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for the Jets. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will power his way into the end zone. Reese Hall Touchdown, Jets. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Another big play and another first down. 26 on that one.
Real nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge. Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That one taken in by Corley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of after the catch. He's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A first down throw from Rodgers. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. 1st and 10. Purdy gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Again in the air for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy again. Open man is Jennings. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So Kittle comes in motion. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And gets his team a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. In the shotgun, it's Aaron. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for a Malachi Corley. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides. has half number 2. Kicks off. Gibson now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
The open man is Wilson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this side, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, here's Hall. Field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 1st down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work, but in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Catch made right side by Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. has his man. It's Samuel.
I think we make so much of all those fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On second down, Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be taken down. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this.
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for it. They'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll go again with Hall. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. long. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long for Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, extend this lead. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. We have the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now Purdy. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Rodgers. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. That's a gain of 15. Good for a Jets first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at the 3.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Niners 38, Jets 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. 1st and 10. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. That catch puts him over the 100-yard line here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Purdy on 1st down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Again, it's McCaffrey. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the home, I think he had a few choices. Ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one caught by Lazard. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Down the field, he's got Corley. A gain there of 20, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man, when those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Right side and brought in by Williams. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are awarded it to win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball around, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops for their opponents. The difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.